was the first day of the SATs, and Amy, my girlfriend, was holding the entire class hostage, refusing to let anyone leave for the testing center. They were all waiting for Brandon, her childhood friend, who was still nowhere to be found. Less than an hour remained before the exam was set to begin. If we dallied any longer, everyone would undoubtedly miss the test. In my past life as the class president, I'd tried to be helpful. I'd urged everyone to head out to save their futures. Instead, I was met with a tidal wave of accusations. You're just jealous of Brandon and Amy's closeness, that's why you're trying to ditch him and make him miss the exam. It was pouring rain that day, and I'd pleaded with them for 10 agonizing minutes before they reluctantly agreed to move. We ended up bursting into the exam hall in the very last second. After the SATs, Brandon had pushed me from a high point, leaving me battered and broken. And Amy, she and the entire class had stood before the police, swearing to a lie. Elliot Carter felt so guilty about Brandon missing the SATs that he took his own life. Brandon, riding a wave of manufactured sympathy, had transformed himself into a massive online personality. My mom, trying to fight for justice, was cyberbullied relentlessly by a clueless mob of netizens. Dazed and distraught, she'd driven off a treacherous mountain road. Her life tragically ended. Only after my death did I realize it was all Brandon's calculated plot. Now I'm back, reborn to that very day when Amy was leading the class and waiting for Brandon. This time, I swore I wouldn't interfere. Let these ungrateful fools dig their own graves. The chilling sting of rain on my face jolted me from a haze of memory. I found myself standing on the school's sprawling track, my gaze fixed on Amy, who was currently locked in a heated argument with the school bus driver. A familiar ripple of unease stirred within me. Suddenly, Amy's eyes blazed, snapping directly to mine. Elliot Carter, you are utterly selfish. Brandon isn't here yet. What's 2 more minutes? The rest of the class echoed her fury, their faces contorted with indignation. Yeah, Brandon's our friend. How can we just leave him behind? If B-Man isn't here, none of us are getting on that bus today. Their hostile glares pierced me, twisting a raw pain in my chest. In my previous life, I'd worried that waiting would make them miss the exam, so I'd begged the driver to leave. I'd considered their future, and they'd treated me like the enemy. Amy pushed through the crowd, stopping in front of me, her face contorted with disgust. Elliot, even if you are my boyfriend, I have to say this is too much. This is the SATs. Making him miss one section is basically ruining his life. I clenched my fists, biting down hard on my lip until I tasted blood, watching the sheer loathing in her eyes. It was as if she wished me dead. Finally, I managed to smooth my expression. Fine, if you all want to gamble your futures on Brandon, then keep waiting. It's coming down hard out here. I'm getting on the bus. I ignored their glares, the kind that promised to tear me limb from limb, and walked directly onto the school-provided exam shuttle. The driver looked at me, a worried frown etched on his face. With my years of experience, a rain this heavy, if we wait any longer, something's bound to go wrong. Amy's cold laugh cut him off. Don't be dramatic. I take that road to the testing center all the time. There's no way it'll be an issue. Driver sighed, slumping back into his seat. My classmates, meanwhile, cheered and celebrated in the rain as if they'd just won a major victory. But what they didn't know was that I'd already secured guaranteed admission to a top-tier university 2 months ago. Whether I made it to the SATs on time or not was irrelevant to my future. I'd only chosen to join them to experience the atmosphere. I wondered, though, if they'd still...
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.